What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, and let's talk about it. Man, I thought I did talk about it already, but people are like, you never talked about Big Baby Miller's situation. Big Baby Miller. It's another tale of what has happened. We've all seen fights canceled that were made that was like, man, we finna have an epic fight, and then something go wrong. We saw it happen with Shannon Briggs. Anybody that was fighting for Ezra Kendo. And definitely we saw it happen with like Zab Judah, Shane Mosley. You know, just that got canceled because of injuries. Great fights were made and we never got to see take place because of an injury or somebody got their hand broke or anything. Paul Williams versus Kelly Pavlik. Another great fight that we didn't get to see. And then unfortunately, we never got to see any of those fights again because Paul Williams' career was cut short to a motorcycle accident. So, anyhow, with this playing in the background, you had a lot of different situations developing. You had situations in which you had some people that were with you and some people that were against you. Back in those days. Like Floyd Mayweather brought up the fact that we need to have testing 24/7 around boxing. Everybody condemned him. All the major people. How dare he? You know, this is not baseball where people are hitting a baseball out of the park. People are hitting each other. Now, on football, if somebody tested positive, they're suspended because it's so important because they're tackling people. That's very dangerous. Guys could get hurt out there. But not even everybody's tackling people. That's not even everybody's job in football. Boxing is one guy in a ring against one guy, and the object of the winner is to punch the other guy and do more damage and win. More than the other guy. Are you kidding me right now? Why was anybody fighting that? Why would anybody fighting drug testing? It was a losing moronic battle that they fought that made them look stupid in the end because now everybody has to get this testing on this higher level. Because they want to make sure that, one, they're not being cheated. Big Baby Miller, for years, no surprise to us. These are the type of guys he hung around. These bodybuilders. Guys who are taking things that may not be on the level of what the professional athlete should be taking. Definitely getting ready for a boxing match. Now he tested positive for HGH, EPO. He had a host of things pop up in his system. I don't know who he was talking to that told him he was going to get away and slip past a couple of them. He found the A test, the B test, the C, D, E, F, G test. Every test they had, he was going to fail it. So with that being said, we look at the scenarios a little different. What I see presented in front of me is a case of somebody who's been cheating for a long time. And now you got to question everything they've done to even get to that position to get a fight. And what would have happened had they didn't have the stuff in their system at all. I mean, we've had great heavyweight fights that I feel was determined by people who were cheating. But we're not allowed to speak on that. It's a lot of fights I feel people got over because they were cheating. And they made tens of millions of dollars because of it. Now, they forever hampered the game. So, with that being said, we'll just leave it at that. He's a disgrace for what he tried to do. He didn't surprise anybody. A lot of people knew he was taking stuff, and you know, it is what it is. He's caught, but it's like, shoot, anybody Fresno Kendo fought. You know, Manuel Shar, Shannon Briggs, we've seen it all. You know, these, especially in Russia, they will cut any corner they can, even risking health of life. You know, so you can't really trust anything anymore. Like my uncle said, damn, they've been doing that since Rocky IV. They've been doing that since Rocky IV. So, the Russians will do anything to get ahead. They've been doing it since Rocky IV. According to my uncle. Don't you dare tell my uncle it ain't real. So, on that note, I am out. You tell me what you think about him. I'm glad they caught him. Now, let's crack down on everybody else.